Welcome Taurus to your in-depth weekly forecast for week commencing the 8th of January for the Sun or the Ascendant. Two planets in your sign are going to be right at the heart of celestial proceedings this week. Uranus has been with you for 5 years and Jupiter since last mid-May. Of course, Jupiter has only just emerged from a long 4-month retrograde on the 31st of December. But Uranus is still in retrograde through to the 26th of January, but it does forge a really exciting link with the Sun right from the start of this week. Now that aspect actually peaks on Wednesday, but the new moon, which occurs in Capricorn on Thursday, is still very inclusive to Uranus. Uranus is the planet of freedom, but it's also an erratic influence which can push us to shake things up. You have a side to your nature which does love a degree of routine because you're a fixed sign, and you also have a deep appreciation of stability and security. This week's influences are pushing you to be a bit more daring. But don't worry, because Saturn, the planet of restraint, is actually anchoring both Mars and Uranus in a way which just is going to protect you. Because some of your future plans may have seemed a little bit hazy recently, and part of the reason for that has been the square between Mercury and Neptune. That peaked on Boxing Day, the 26th of December. Ironically, it peaks again this Tuesday. But if you have had that sense of uncertainty, that's going to be swept away. The reason for the repetition is Mercury's retrograde. But by the end of this week, when Mercury moves into Capricorn, your 9th house, to join up with Mars, passionate Mars, surfs the energy from that extraordinarily potent new moon in Capricorn, which occurs on Thursday, but also the long range influence of Pluto, which has been in this sector for you all but 11 weeks for 15 years. So you have expanded your world, you've probably travelled more, you may have changed up quite a lot of your routines, you've probably learned lots of new skills and approaches, and I feel what the stars are saying to you this week is there may be still more you can go for. So really be as decisive as possible. Yes, it's very good to assess situations, work out what the risk and rewards are, but sometimes we can ponder things so much that opportunities spin by, and when Uranus is in the mix, things tend to happen very, very quickly. But Neptune comes back to you in a really positive way towards the end of this week when the Sun starts to forge a lovely sextile. Neptune in the 11th house and being joined by Saturn since the 7th of March last year has probably been very inspirational around some of your connections since 2012. But over the last 6 or 7 months, some people may have really profoundly disappointed you. Your faith in person-kind, however, can be rewarded and in some ways restored as this week draws to a close, when someone can be very thoughtful, very kind, but also understand exactly where you're coming from in a way which really gives you a major lift. So a truly exciting week, but the key to it, Taurus, is to be open to being a bit more experimental and edging out of your comfort zone. If you've yet to watch your year 2024 deep dive horoscope video, please see the link beneath this video. With year 2024 upon us, if you'd like to ascend above this zodiac broadcast and understand what the next year will hold for you from a personal perspective based on your unique birth data, if you give me 3 pieces of information, your time, date and place, or your date and place if you don't know your time, I can produce for you your personal astrological forecast. In my special package, you can also get your character analysis, which will give you so much knowledge and information to guide your future moves. They're 30% off as well. Also, you can get your free love, zodiac, Chinese and Indian forecast booklets in my special package. Please see the link below this video.